What's up, everybody? This is Rex Superstar, and I'm here at Go-Go Ranger Station right here in Philadelphia. First time Power Ranger convention in Philadelphia, and I'm joined by a cosplayer that's been in the game for 10 years, Patrick Scott. He's been in the game for so many years. Cosplay always the Green Ranger, White Ranger, all forms of Tommy Oliver. Also, he dabbles in Marvel as Winter Soldier, and he also dabbles in other cosplays, but you gotta check it out on his social media. So, Patrick Scott, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
How you doing, bro?
Everything's
Nice to see you after the whole pandemic. It's good to see everybody here. What was that like for you?
Oh man, it feels so good being back out on the convention floor, actually getting to interact with people all over again. We were doing everything through Zoom before. I mean, the pandemic hit us all hard, but it's just great actually seeing everybody in person, able to actually shake hands and actually see them in person all over again, and seeing those wonderful Ranger costumes all over. I love it.
I mean, yeah, we had to wear masks. Everybody's getting vaccinated. We got vaccinated, so that's why we don't have our mask on. But we do encourage you guys follow the social distance rules until it's over. Let's go to the next question. And we see you all over Comic Cons. We see you all over the internet. You are the true Tommy Oliver of so many different dimensions of cosplay. Like you can see him at the Henshin Squad. You can see him doing the Shattered Grid. The Shattered Pass. Shattered Connection. But I thought that was like, what's that? The Crimson Studios, right?
We did, shout out to Crimson Studios. They're doing Shattered Pass, and we're doing Shattered Connections, which is kind of similar to Moon Studios.
Oh, okay.
So
the Shattered Grid saga.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because now I'm new to it, so I need to know what's going on.
Yeah, so we actually filmed part 1 and part 2 last year in between the pandemic. We made sure we social distance to give fans a little more entertainment during the downtime, because a lot of people were home. A lot of people were, just trying to find things to do, so we wanted to keep them entertained. So over the good folks over at Henshin Squad, we collaborated. We did a video of Lord Draken. He's attacking the universe, the Ranger Grid, across the Morphin Grid.
Like in the comic books.
Yeah, and he just happened to end up in MMPR against the MMPR team. And first it started off with Tommy and Jason going at it, and you're like, oh, you know what? You need to back up. So they called the rest of the Power Rangers in there. But if you watch it, is it really Lord Draken at the end? It may or may not be. So definitely give the video a watch.
That's a little spoiler right there for you guys to watch out there. I'm definitely going to watch it. I'm always tuned into whatever's going on in Power Rangers. I love it. Then you also have this new series coming out called The Master Morpher.
Yes, Chronicles of the Master Morpher. Chronicles of the Master Morpher. It was kind of like a fun little spin-off. In Ninja Steel, Tommy popped up with the Master Morpher. How did he get to control green, white, Zeo, Turbo? TJ had those powers.
Exactly.
The candle blew out, so it's just funny to try to fill in the little gaps there. How would Tommy react in regards to handling all those powers? Did he perfect it instantly, or did it take him a couple of times? Who made the Master Morpher? Boom Comics kind of touched on it, whether if it was Fairweather from SPD, from Lightspeed, did Billy have some mix in it? So we kind of like blending it all a little bit in there. We're filming. We only went for some of the shoots on the first one. Now we're going to go back in Jetty, Dino Thunder, actual Zeo in there, so we're kind of blending it all together.
I mean, I like that whole concept of it, and he just filled me on to other creators of who can create the Master Morpher. Me personally, I thought Tommy went back to Ninja, went back to the temple, and then we got a cameo by Fly, just like in Power Rangers, Turbo, the Fly.
Yep.
That shrunk everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
So I see this, and I'm like, did he go back to Ninja? Did he go back to the temple? Because I'm seeing other Ranger, like other fan films being created, and they bring a Ninja more to light. Yeah. So I was thinking that was it, but he also mentioned these other two Rangers that's a part of the series. So I like that. It made me think of it now. So I kind of like that. I dig it. So speaking of the Chronicles of Master Morpher, we've seen the bloopers, we've seen you transforming into different suits, different modes, you're talking to Billy. I like how you brought Billy back.
had to bring Billy.
Because we saw Billy go back to, what was it, Avatar?
Avatar, that's right.
Rangers, the Alien Rangers.
Yep.
So to see you guys bring back Billy, it's like it brings more to the story. It's like what happened to Billy and more with the Tommy.
Billy was voiced over by Zach Bravo. Shout out to Zach Bravo who did the voiceover for Billy.
And who's also with Gem Rangers.
He's also with Gem and Silver for Engine Squad. So shout out to the Gemingers. They're currently right now filming Gemingers the movie. So that's what's going on right now. We'll be filming Chronicles of Morphin Part 2, Shattered Connection Part 2. And later on this year we start filming my new project, Rise of the Dragon.
Yes, Rise of the Dragon. I've seen the clip, I've seen the pictures, I'm loving it, I'm digging it. It's like movie, the 2017 movie. It's a continuation because since we didn't see Tommy, he picked it up from there, and I like that. It's telling the viewers more about that.
That's right. We all loved the 2017 sequel. Unfortunately, it wasn't greenlit. Get it? Greenlit. But I don't want to let that passion go. I love the film. A lot of fans want to see what if Tommy came into the movie, what it's going to be like, what type of difference is going to be between him and the show. So that's where I've written out a script for it. It's going to be some very exciting stuff. It's going to be very personal between the connection between him and Rita. There was a lot of tension that just didn't go on the show. Rita manipulated Tommy. How does that impact a person's mind? So I want to go deeper dive into the relationship between.
I like that. It's a little dark to it.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
yeah.
That's what we need right there. A little dark to it. Probably get HBO Max to sponsor it. A little Netflix sponsor it.
Release the Rita cut.
Yes, release the Rita cut. Release the 2017 cut. That's right. So one thing I like about you, Patrick, is that you're so passionate about Power Rangers. And I'm very passionate about Power Rangers. We stop for the kids, we stop for the fans. We just love to do it because this is what we grew up with. And we like to show the new generation and say it's okay to be a Power Ranger fan. There's Star Wars fans, there's Star Trek, there's so many different universes out there with so many fans. That Power Rangers is finally, we're up there doing our thing and showing the world that this right here has changed the world, changed lives in a positive way. So, how do you feel about that?
Power Rangers has always been a part of my life. I'm a first-gen Power Rangers fan all the way since 1993. I watched it Saturday mornings with a bowl of cereal, sitting on the plastic wrap couches with my parents, and I've been consistent ever since. I mean, one thing that Power Rangers always tell you, be yourself.
That's right.
It's always about teamwork. It's always about showing respect to one another, being kind, and always just being yourself on top of that. It's one of the few greatest lessons that I've carried with me over the years, because that's something I want to inspire onto others. That's always been my big thing. If I could just inspire one person, that means that I did my job as well.
That's right. That's what it's all about, to inspire others, encourage others, be yourselves, and always stop for the kids, no matter what. Always stop for the kids. I'm over here because I'm like waiting to pull this out. This is one of his props at his booths, at his table. So when you go to a Comic-Con or a convention local near you, where it's just New York Comic-Con or a Ranger Con or something else, just a con just to have fun, you can always see his props, always see his cool stuff. He built this to himself. He built this himself. He has cool prints, as we could display some of them, and you guys can see it. You guys gotta just come check it out and everything. So this has been another interview with RX Superstar. I want to thank Patrick Sky for joining me. Always appreciate it, brother. Always appreciate it. Please follow him in his social media. He's gonna let you know all his social media outlets where you can find him. And yeah, check him out.
You can follow me at patricksky.co on Facebook, Instagram, tweet, TikToky, and all those fun, wonderful social media apps.
We'll see you guys next time. And always, small for time. Cut.